Uh, we've got the masculine and feminine energies today here. Uh, Elron, welcome. Those of you coming later and in the future, welcome. So I'm going live today. I just felt like we need to go live. Also, there was a lawnmower, the lawnmower man, roaring his lawnmower. It seems to just go on forever and ever, these things. Anyways, we're here. So, we just had the first day of fall, the autumn equinox yesterday. So it kicks off officially. You've been hearing me talk about this a lot. Officially, the autumn season, the fall season is here. As close as the autumn is going to get in Southern California, but the season is here. Okay, so summer is officially over. So that means we have a new energy coming in. New transmission. So I haven't flipped this. The masculine is over. So let's go. Let's see what we have for the masculine for this week. All right. Okay, we got 3 of Wands. Okay. So what is this telling us? This is a centeredness. This I feel is not trying to look so much into the future. There is a sense of the future, what awaits you. There's something that is, I want to say some of you guys had to part with, some of you guys are still waiting on, some of you guys are seeing maybe some new tasks that some new missions for you, and what this is going to do for things that you've been planning. There's a lot of shift in the energy right now. I watched live yesterday the Global Summit, and I know a lot of you guys have been seeing, I think what's her name, Thornburg, the 16-year-old speaker and environmental activist, who was basically giving a warning to us and the previous generations who, capitalized on the benefits of the natural resources of Earth. And I feel like a lot of us right now are given certain tasks right now to, if not now, in the near future, to help basically restore order, restore balance. And maybe it sounds larger, but for some of us, it will be large, even though, we're not given anything we can't handle. But some of us, it may be that, we may not want to take these tasks because we've been working on certain things for us, for ourselves. And I feel like that is part of your plan. That still is part of your life path. But some of these, I think, have to take a sidestep, or you have to veer away from in order to preserve the future, our future and your future. Okay? That's what I'm getting at for this card. There's a little bit of a battle. It doesn't sound, I'm not trying to make this sound terrible or anything, but there's just a little bit of I want to say a little bit of this dark night. We're kind of getting this dark night theme that, we have to do certain things to restore not only Earth, but restore our lives. There are other things that we need to do that's going to play more into our future, into our life path. As in, maybe certain things we have to do that are not just so much for our ego, but like a quote unquote volunteering, That is something that will definitely help you on your overall life path, your overall personality, your overall spirit, to serve somebody, to serve the community, other than, just gaining something for yourself, which is we all need to do at some point, because we also need to provide for ourselves. But this is also about preserving and improving the future for yourself and the highest good of all as well. Okay? I want to say something about merchant. This is about business as well. Business, yeah. Business plays a huge part. I want to say economy plays a huge part in this. You and the economy, you merge with the economy, you improving the economy in all aspects, okay? Okay, and look, each and every one of you are going to have something that's going to be coming to you, okay? And you need to resonate with it. You need to think about it. This is the time, I think, also we need to start doing something for Earth, for our community, for our neighborhoods. reducing our waste, maybe even diminishing recycling by using metal canisters, metal cups, using reusable tote bags, using reusable bags to put bananas and fruits in instead of the plastic bags. Okay? This is a big call for that. So in support of this masculine energy, okay, we've got, I got this card yesterday too. This is about travel, but this is also about soul travel. This is about an inner journey as well. I can't help but think this is about magic as well too. It always helps me think of, obviously Aladdin, Jasmine, but this is also equivalent to an air card. So this is the mental capacity, communication, challenges in the mental field, in the soul field, challenges as in something that's going to help to improve. It may seem like a challenge because of the task maybe you're given, you're asked to do. This asking, this giving is being sent through an internal guidance, inner voice. Maybe for some of us it can be nagging if it's something we don't want to do or we don't understand. This is going to go into the feminine energies when we move on from here. But again, this is also about meditation, the clarification. So every time we're meditating, we're traveling away from our physical reality and going into that eternal spiritual reality. Okay, so if there's anything that's kind of stumping you right now, what it is, this is about going in. Okay, and also physical travel, that also helps with clarification. That also helps with opening up, especially if you're going out of the city into, a vacation or the parks or just driving out of the city, and just traveling with a friend. Okay. Muse Philomena says, yes, all the plastic and aluminum foil packaging is starting to annoy me. Yeah. What the worst is the detergent bottles. Those things do not break down. I just see those things floating everywhere. They're so strong and durable, but they don't break down. But yeah, you're completely right. Okay. And what Thornburg was saying is that we have to be responsible. And she was right with the global summit. Everybody speaks. It almost felt like a lot of the speakers, political leaders, were kind of doing their routine speech about their percentages of how they're going to reduce by the year, 2022, 2025. Just showing face, just going through the routine, the mechanics. And I felt what Thornburg had to say was really, Thornburg, sorry, I can't completely remember her last name, but what she was really saying was hitting the nail on the head. It's just been a lot of words for the past 30 years. And there's been maybe very little improvement, but it's not enough to change what's happening. Okay. So let's go into the feminine energies here. So in support of the masculine, we've got this King of Cups. And this is, for me, this really felt like this is about steering your emotions, steering your heart when these the first word kind of came to me was this contradictions. If you're just coming on, this is about the masculine energies, getting information, getting a new set of directions and guidance to not only help themselves, but to help the earth now. This is about chipping in. This is about improving, if anything, for your community. We're going into a new decade. This means a new energy. I'm already seeing .ai websites and businesses. This is going to launch seriously by 2020 into the next decade. More virtual reality, where the moon travel, space travel is improving. And if you haven't seen Ad Astra, I would suggest checking it out because it does have a good take on what space travel would be like in the coming years, and it's coming fast. I've heard that from an astronaut in person. So with these things that are going to be coming to you throughout this week, this fall season, even the challenges. This is about steering your emotions. You don't have to wear your heart on your sleeve. It's okay if it's not on your sleeve, and if it's okay, it could be on your sleeve, but shield it. Let the emotions be steered. That doesn't mean you're becoming a mechanic or less human. That just means you're going to be preserving your energies by doing this. Okay? This is about stabilization, foundation, your own power. Okay? This is kingship. This is royalty. All right? looking at the masculine energies again. This is could be just a masculine counterpart, or more so the masculine aspects in you, the reasoning, the logic, the activation, um, this kind of mission state. And it being seemingly the contradiction that will be coming through you based on advice, or this feeling of that's getting stronger, that seems to go against everything, that seems to negate certain aspects, but it is part of the mystery. But through this mystery and this seeming contradiction, it's asking you to release. I'm getting also the sense of obey, as in this is divine orders, as in how the king and queen is the king and queen, because they are the in the classic sense, the mediator for the divine to the kingdom. So this is about listening. This is about accepting, surrendering, and obeying. Now that may sound, could be harsh for some people, but again, this is that ego aspect, and this is why the king is here. This is about foundation, stabilization. Okay, nothing is being asked of you that you can't handle. It's that reasoning, that logical part that wants to understand, why am I getting the urge to do this? I've been on this path for so long. And it's not asking you to drop everything. It's asking you to accept part of this weight, part of this load that they're carrying. That's why you're here. Okay? So let's go into the Dakinis here. Okay, again, we got the Mount Meru. Right now, it looks like we're in this clouded stage here before we hit this peak. We can turn it upright. So again, we need to get to a point of clarification. Okay, again, our meditation, that sacred space. Maybe we have our head in the clouds right now. There is confusion. All of the things that you want to know aren't explained yet. And this is part of it. This is part of the test, the challenge that we face. It's not easy, I think this is happening because there's certain things that need to happen at the last quarter of the year before we go into 2020. There's a lot of destruction that needs to happen. Again, this is not supposed to be a dire warning. There's just change. The destruction means change. Things need to be got rid of, so to speak, before you go into the new year. Or would you want to carry those? Would you want to still have those going into 2020? I wouldn't, even if it sucks, even if it's like, you got to change, for example, my laptop broke down. I got to repair like 2 months ago, and it just went down again. And I'm probably going to have to get I'm going to get, a new device. And it was frustrating because like, I don't need this right now. I'm working on a website and all that, yada, yada. It's definitely understandable. But at the same time, this is preparing me for something new, something better, something more efficient. Okay. So this is, I was in the clouds. In some aspects, I'm still in the clouds. But the peak is just above the clouds. We must get to our sacred space. We must get to the calmness. We must get to stabilization and foundation to hit the peak, to hit clarity, to get the aha moment, okay? And right now, I think Mother Nature is asking this of us. The spirits, the earth spirits, our guides are asking this of us. We must. Because of where we've been going. Okay, as technology hits more and more the forefront, as marketing and advertisement hits pounds us in waves of better technology and us traveling to different planets, the moon and the Mars. We can't keep doing this to other environments. We have to work on fixing ours. So let's go into the union, the unifier card. We've got our sacred brother here, Rumi. So what's going to help us with our union? Oh, we've got the all-encompassing hand. It kind of looks like an interesting form here. But if you turn it upright, we've got two bodies here. We've got this divine mother aspect, shielding us, protecting our light. So the mother is here. She's here. We've got that looks like a moon, but it's actually just, I think, a planet behind. Okay, the egg, the planet, our environment. So whatever you're going through, whatever you're facing, whatever is going to be asked of you in the coming weeks or coming months, or just before the year is over, you are protected. And it may seem contradictory, but it's all going to work out in the master plan. We don't have the master blueprints yet. We have one page of the master blueprint as we go. We finish a page and we're given another page. This is about the faith that's being asked. And it's going to be frustrating because you're going to walk out and maybe you think, well, where's everybody else's faith? Why am I being, am I going crazy? Am I just making this up? No, you're not. This is why it's being asked of you, because you're open to that. You have access to that. And it's going to be detrimental or very frustrating if you compare it to other people. Even if you feel like everybody's in the house partying or having a good time and you're out on the street, on the sidewalk. It's for a good reason. And that could be because everybody in the house is ignoring what's really going on. And they're drowning themselves in, debauchery. Not to say you can't have a good time, but, they're drowning themselves in their woes. They're ignoring what's really happening. Pretending like, what's really going on in the world doesn't exist or it doesn't really affect them because they don't, quote unquote, let's say, live in a poor area. Okay? So you could be asked to be on the sidewalk, not enjoy the party for now, for whatever reason, go into yourselves and figure out what it is, what guidance you need, what it is you're already feeling about the state of the world, quote unquote, the state of the union within yourselves and within the harmony on earth, okay? Whatever it is, you have the all-encompassing hand. This is going to bring you back into the union. Whatever it is you're being asked of, you're being guided to do or help or volunteer with or change direction in, the all-encompassing hand is protecting you, okay? Just remember that. That will bring you back into harmony. Again, it's nothing detrimental. I know this was, pretty detailed, pretty specific, but it's also needed. This is because we're going into a new energy here. We want to make this a good autumn for ourselves. There's going to be a lot of great things for you guys. I want to end with that. There's going to be a lot of great things for you. Just keep tapping into your inner guidance, your inner voice. Keep listening to that. Keep honoring yourselves. And be true leaders, and then be followers to spirit when you need to be. And ultimately, go within yourselves. Go to your sacred space, pray, meditate, do both. Take a walk, watch the cat videos. They scare me a little bit, but whatever you enjoy to release any stress or any weight that could be coming down on you. Okay, this is the masculine feminine transmission for this week. I want you guys to all have a great week. Happy autumn, happy fall. Halloween's coming. Pumpkins, yay. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.